Destiny's Vlogs. If you're new, my name is Destiny and I make all different types of content. I'm not really a put your egg in one basket type of girl, so you'll see different content over here on this channel. As you can already tell by the title, this video is August reset. Now I know the video is kind of coming throughout the first week of August, which means we've kind of already covered some days in August, but y'all, this is my third time recording this video. The first time I just wasn't really feeling it. I was not in a good mood. It's that time of month. The first part of this video, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I got my little notebook. Isn't she cute? Let's get into her. Yes, giving very much leather vibes. I got this notebook from Target. Don't got a link for you, but she's really cute. I think I paid like $5 for it. First part of this video, one thing that's very important to me in the month of August, but really just starting now to be more specific and particular with my finances. We are starting a different way to pay our bills. Every time we get paid, we each get paid twice a month. My husband is like on the 15th and 30th, and then mine is just every 2 weeks, wherever it lands. I don't have like specific days, but yeah. So every time we get paid, we're gonna save half of our bills for that month. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you an example. So our rent is $1,800. So that means when he gets paid on the 15th and I get paid literally the day before or whatever, we're gonna save $900. So we're gonna save half of our rent. So that way, when rent is due on the 1st, all we're taking from that 30th check is another $900. So we're saving $900 on the 15th, we're matching it with $900 on the 30th, boom, that's the rent. And that's just not our rent, that's like our rent, water, whatever. But we're matching it together. So that way, when we get paid on the 30th, which is what we've been doing, which is not working out for us personally, is we've been just taking $1,800 out of our checks and paying rent. So it kind of leaves us like not short, but just shorter than we would like if we did half and then half. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing with all of our bills. Another thing, since we're talking about finances, is following the credit card debt payoff chart that I created. I'm tired of being in debt. We're not in a lot of credit card debt, but we're in enough to where it's uncomfortable for me. For both of us, it's uncomfortable for both of us. So I created a little chart to help us like figure out, okay, what do we want to pay every single month or every 2 weeks to our credit card? And is that going to be over the minimum? And when will we be done paying off said credit cards? I will like make a blank one, and then like it'll be a little template if you want to play around and make your own, you know, credit card payoff chart. But there's also ones you can Google. I think you can also go on Excel and just like look up like debt something, and then it'll come up. But I made this one so that it's personalized to us. And we also have like, I personally have like smaller credit cards too, like $500, $600, like small ones. Well, they're not small because that's money I still owe them. Okay, let's keep up. It's not small. Think bigger, B. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so it's not small, but they're not like $10,000 credit cards limits. They don't have like huge limits. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Every single check, we're making a payment to our credit card. So that way, every month we'll be making a payment that's higher than the minimum, which is hitting our actual like principal balance, whatever. And so we'll never technically ever be behind. We'll never miss paying the minimum balance on our credit cards. That will never ever happen now, starting this month. Cause you know how sometimes like your bills are due one day, your minimum on your credit card is due a different day, you forget what dates these are due, and child, you just forget to pay this, and then now you didn't miss the minimum on your credit card, and now it's just a hot mess. You know what I mean? So, for example, on August 12th, I get paid. So I'm gonna make a $75 payment to that credit card that I owe $550 on. And then on the 26th, I get paid again. So I'm gonna make another $75 payment to that credit card. So all in all, in the month, I paid $150 on that credit card. That way I'm making 2 payments in the month, It's gonna report to the credit bureau twice, because the credit bureau reports your credit twice a month. Like I think it is what, like the 15th and the 30th. So they're gonna see me paying off my credit card, paying it down, which means my credit score is gonna go up. And the same with my husband's credit cards too. So I'm very proud of this. This is my little baby. I also have on the spreadsheet, I have like, the first tab is overall bills. So these are all of our bills for the month, and then all of our income for the month. And then the other little tabs, one is the credit card tracker that I just showed you. And then the other tabs are like August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, just getting into the habit of that, because sometimes when things get tight financially, I know for me personally, I'm like, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I don't make enough money. But really, no, sis, you really just need to sit down, and you need to look at your bills. You need to look at what you're spending your money on every single month. I'm talking every transaction. Are you spending money primarily on food? That's a problem. Go grocery shopping, meal prep, and cook. I'm talking to myself, but if the shoe fits, take it. You know what I'm saying? Because DoorDash has taken too many of my coins, and I know how to grocery shop and cook. It just doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. So that's why we have a budget now. We're following our budget. We're sticking to our half payments every 2 weeks, okay? We're sticking to the credit card debt tracker. And by 2023, don't talk to me. Like, it's gonna just be fine. It's just gonna be fine. Also, the reason I'm being very like for real with my credit is because soon, in the near future, we need to buy a house. A condo, a townhome, land, and put a trailer on it. I don't care what needs to happen, but I cannot keep paying high rent. And the only way that I can do that is I need to get rid of some of this stupid debt that we have, pay things down, and just be better financially. I also want to travel. Your girl has got to see the world. There is just no way that this beautiful chocolate brown skinned girl should just be sitting in Florida all the time. Now that I'm off of my tangent. Also, budget to zero. I saw this lady on TikTok, can't remember her name. She was literally talking about how when you budget, you need to budget to zero, which means all of your money, all of your coins for that check need to be accounted for. Every last penny, because you need to know where your money is going. Also, I know groceries are raising up there. You know what I'm saying? I know groceries are just going high, but no ma'am, no. I'm tired of spending a lot on groceries. Like now I think we spend like $400 to $500 a month on groceries, which I think is kind of insane for two people. Like, I don't know. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think, but I think that's a lot. I think that's a lot. So what this girl, another girl on TikTok said, she said, make a list before you go to the grocery store. Number 1, don't go to the grocery store hungry. Number 2, because she said you're gonna spend $10 to $30 more if you go to the grocery store hungry. Number 3 is use her 3-3-3 rule. When you make a grocery list, think of 3 things you want for breakfast, 3 things you want for lunch, and 3 things you want for dinner for the next 2 weeks. That way, it's not like, oh, I said I was gonna eat spaghetti every night. I don't wanna eat that. Let me pull out the phone and turn on DoorDash. No. So let's go ahead and get into my other favorite subject, which is, hold on, reading. I'm so excited to talk about my reading goals for August. Like, and just recap in July of what did I read. Look at her. Look at her. This is the first Colleen Hoover book I have ever read in my entire life, and I read it last month in July. It's called Ugly Love. This was such a good book. This is a 10 out of 10. Next book I read, Ace of Spades. This is her. Isn't she lovely? Oh my gosh, this book, all I'm gonna say is if you liked Gossip Girl, this book is for you. Monday's not coming. If you've read this book, if you know, you know. This book took me through a roller coaster of emotions. I was scared, I was sad, it was suspenseful. It was just so good. These ladies right here, they made the month of July worth reading. And my goal for July was really just to read more. Let me go ahead and show you my TBR list for August. First one is a Colleen Hoover book. It's called It Ends With Us. If you love books, you love reading, if you've been on Book Talk, you've seen this book. Baby, I started this book in July, literally the end of July. Like, this book took me 4 days. 4 days, 370 pages or whatever. I really finished this book yesterday, August 3rd. So already for August, we got a book down. Other book, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Again, if you read, if you've been on Book Talk, you've seen this book, and everybody talks about this book. Inheritance Games. I also started this end of July, literally like July 27th, and I'm on page 64. So right now I'm reading these 2 books at once. Page 64 on this one and page 61 on this one. The 4th book, you know it had to be Colleen. Stop playing. You knew Colleen was coming back, right? Okay, so Colleen Hoover, the book is called Verity. Again, if you've been on Book Talk, you've seen this book. So I heard this book has a little twist and turn. You know I had to cop. So yeah, this is my 3rd Colleen Hoover book in the past like 2 months. So yeah, she can, that girl can write, okay? Then I want to start this book this month. I started watching Game of Thrones and I didn't know it was a book. I started watching Game of Thrones a couple years ago, and when I found out they were books, y'all, I was like, I gotta read the book, because now I have to what? Compare the book to the show. My other goal for reading is I want to do 2 24-hour reading sessions this month, which are going to be separate YouTube videos. So that's part of my content too. And it's literally where you set your timer on your phone for 24 hours and you read. Now you can take breaks and take naps and eat and all those things, but you have to read for 24 hours. That's the thing. So I want to do 2 of those this month because I really want to read between 4 and 6 books this month. Like, my other goal that I guess kind of goes around reading is I want to build my library this month. So I want to get a bookshelf and I want to build it and I want to put my books up on it, and I'm only putting books on there that I've read fully, all the way through. So that'll be a cute little like challenge for myself. And one book this month has to be like a knowledge book, like something that's going to elevate my mind, not just like, you know, like love stories or something like that. It has to be a book that's really interesting. So one of the books I'm thinking about getting is like, I think it's called 101 Essays That'll Change Your Life or Change Your Mind or something like that. And then there's another book, I think it's called The Mountain Is You. As far as health, last month I started Pilates at home from YouTube. I'll link down the person I was watching for Pilates. And I also started like cardio, but it's a dancing cardio, and they're 2 Black sisters, and I'll link them too, and that was really fun. So I really want to pick that up more and do that 2 to 3 times a week. I want to work out just to slowly get myself used to working out. Then of course I want to amp it up like 5 times a week. But for the month of August, we're doing 2 to 3 times a week. Scheduling out my YouTube videos, my content, and cooking more. That's my goals for the month of August. That's my reset, that's my goals, that's things I'm implementing. In September, we'll check in, September 1st, and I'll let you know how everything went for the month of August. I kind of did do like a social media goal list or like schedule, which you can see here. That's my goal for August for my clothing brand, is to just get more product and make sure that I'm advertising my brand more and wearing my brand more. But I really need products so that I can wear my brand. So you see the problem, But again, I hope this video is very helpful for you. This is my first like monthly reset video. I had a really fun time, like, you know, like I used my little notebook, y'all, and I made notes and I really like made goals and stuff like that, and then I'm just sharing them with you guys. So I had a really fun time doing it because I really want to watch these back, you know, as I get older and time goes on, and really see like, dang girl, I really bought that house because back in August of 2022, you did this, you know what I mean? So yeah, so we'll check in September 1st and I'll tell you how the monthly reset went, what worked for me this month, what didn't work for me this month, what I accomplished, what I didn't accomplish, and then we'll do it all over again. Thank you for watching my video. I will link everything down below. Like I said, I really hope this video was helpful because I love watching people do monthly resets, and I was like, I need to start doing them because even just like putting the content side away, it's good for me personally. Peace.